of May, and we're finally getting out on our first trip of the year due to COVID and the lockdown. And look at it, absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we get out and do a bit of a summer social. Get out with the lads, as we haven't seen each other in a while, as I say, due to the lockdowns and all the restrictions that we've had in place this year. But it was good to get out and see some familiar faces, get out on the bank and have a bit of a laugh. And to say this year has been a total write-off, even with the fishing's really struggled this year, and I don't think anyone caught anything over £20 on any of the trips that we went out on this year. Ollie's struggling with his first ever catfish, and we had time to take my boy out and get him out for his first ever try of fishing. We took him out on a pole first of all, and just tried him out trying to catch some smaller stuff and just see how he fared, see whether he actually enjoyed it. Here he goes, hooking in. And you can see by his face he was absolutely loving it. Me and my partner took him out for the day, just at a local lake up at Sheerness, not far from me, down in Kent. And there we go, his face, look, he's right into it. Trying to learn how to split the pole. Eager to grab the end of the pole. And there he goes. So after that we took him for his first 24-hour trip down at a lake owned by Steve down Orchards Lakes in Kent. There's two little lakes here, but we took him out because it was rather quiet. We was the only ones on the lake, and he hooked into his first proper carp, just under £13 I believe this one was, and bang on his little spinner rod that I've got. And here he goes, his first ever proper carp. Look at that face. This is Tyler's first ever £12.13 mirror carp. His first ever one at this sort of size. The last time he had one it was about £half a pound. So this is a massive achievement for him. Tyler, you know what you've got to do now? You've got to give him a kiss and say thank you.
No, no, no.
Trying to get him to kiss the fish.
No.
What a beauty for his first fish.
No. No.
Absolutely zonked him out.
No night, mate.
But he actually missed all the other fish that I had that night. I had about 3 or 4 other fish. And this one was a little bit slippery. But yeah, he missed all the action. But earlier on that evening, around about 8 o'clock, as you can see, absolutely boiling that day, I hooked into this carp. Well, it wasn't exactly that hard to get into the margin, but as soon as I got it into the margin, it really gave me battle. Took me into the lilies that you can see in the corner there, it cut across both my other lines and caused a right mess. But it was a joy because it was the biggest fish of the actual 24-hour trip that we went on.
8:30 at night and we've just had this £17 common. It gave me a fight and twisted up all my other lines, so I've got some work ahead of me to do now. But yeah, thank you very much.
But well deserved nonetheless. Back down at Orchards again. We've done a few trips down at Orchards this year due to trying out different lakes. We were on Lake 1 this time, but we've done a few of the others, including Lake 7, Lake 9, and I think we've done another one, but I can't remember. It might have been Lake 2. I'm just trying to get this fish from underneath my other line and causing another mess. But we successfully get him in. Anyway, I'm going to show you a few of the photos from over the year, because we had a few fish out, but as I say, nothing went over £20 really, apart from the biggest cat that I had that you will see in a moment, that went just over £20 or 2 ounces. And this is the £20 catfish there. A few more of the carp, and there's that £17 side profile. After this we went up to a place in Norfolk called Swanley Lakes, Have a look, guys. It is a lovely lake and well worth a visit. They've got brilliant food there, a food hut that stays open all day long and will serve dinner as well, so definitely worth a look. We actually blanked, unfortunately, but it is a hard lake and you have to be prepared for a blank if you do go there, because it is one of them types of lakes. Anyway, final trip of the year was back down at Altrincham. It was on Lake One, and this was a free trip for me as I had to look after a guy who was on the corner swim due to an injury that he had. So he paid for me to come out fishing with him. Unfortunately, it was another blank, and all I had was this little rat for company. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, please remember to like and subscribe for more in 2021. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Tight lines. Take care, guys.